David Connell, welcome to the Haileybury Football Podcast.
Thanks, Lex.
Coach of the old Haileyburyans reserves, or is it still called the development squad?
No, we've changed it back to reserves this year, due to the players' overwhelming desire to be called Rezzies.
Right, well I understand that.
Yep.
That's what they were a long time ago when I played in them.
Yeah, no.
So how's the pre-season been?
Pre-season's been good, actually. There's been some really good inclusions, and guys that I would consider to be ready-made footballers. So I think our problem was, certainly over the last few years in a reserves capacity, is that we've lacked a bit of depth. So our top half a dozen or 10 players have been reasonable, but then we fall away pretty quickly. And I think this year what we'll find is there's sort of 4 or 5, maybe half a dozen really quality under-19 kids that are really going to be pushing for senior selection.
Yeah.
The club's recruited through Mardo, and others recruited, another half a dozen or so really quality footballers who'll probably walk straight into senior football.
Yeah.
In turn, that'll send guys down. We'll be stronger at our twos. And that's what we're trying to develop, is just a bit more of a competitive, stronger sort of second side. I can't see us winning, 15 games, but, love to win half a dozen games this year. That's where we're aiming.
Yeah, well, so over the years, the reserves have sort of hung off the back a bit, haven't they, in A grade?
Yeah, absolutely.
We've had a couple of years where they've really struggled to perform. So this year you think is going to be better and more competitive?
I think so. Yeah, absolutely. I think so.
Yeah.
Just what I've seen out on the track from pre-season, there's. You're 100% correct. From a club's perspective, I think we've dropped the ball a little bit in that area, in that space. When I took the role on 12 months ago, it was about starting the process and building from the ground up. Last year was a really good stepping stone. I think we're going to take another big step again this year, and then hopefully, the next 2 or 3 years after that, we're going to see a lot of rewards in that space. So.
Yeah. Well, you've got good experience, Dave. You're ex-under-19s coach.
Yes.
So you're used to dealing with the young players. They obviously love playing for you.
Yeah, thanks.
And new senior coach. How's that going?
It's fantastic. From the club's perspective, Wardy was an unbelievable stalwart of the club, 9 years. It's fantastic. But I look around and there's a whole lot of renewed enthusiasm among the senior group, among the younger guys. We've got a new voice, someone that sort of everyone's coming in now with a clean slate. If they've got something to prove, they've got to prove it to him. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Well, good luck for season 2026.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for talking to the podcast. We'll no doubt do it again.
Beautiful. Thanks, Lex.
Thanks, Dave.